So Security Breach released to an overwhelming hooray. The game is a rushed, buggy mess of a game that's too ambitious for its own good. Everything feels underdeveloped and unfinished. Ignoring the bugs, the game is still only a 6 or 7 out of 10 at best. If you're lost, the game doesn't help you and expects you to know where to go and what every room is called and doesn't give you any hints at all. But I think the worst part is the story and writing. And that manifests nowhere clearer than in Glamrock Freddy. More specifically in Glamrock Freddy and Gregory's friendship. To be blunt, their relationship makes no sense, and it's so weird to me that people had such a strong emotional connection to Freddy. I think they played a different game or something because there is no emotional weight to their friendship at all. Let me explain. Spoilers, by the way. So the game starts with a fun little cutscene of the Glamrock animatronics coming out on stage before Freddy randomly dies of cringe. Then we cut to that night and Gregory is suddenly just in Freddy's chest for some reason. Freddy's like, you're not a guest here. That's unusual. Then moves on and acts like they're the best of friends even though they just met. Then when Gregory's like, yo, let's kill your friends so we can upgrade you, he goes, Gregory, what the fuck is wrong with you? No. Then, when Gregory shows up out of nowhere with the parts from the other animatronics, he doesn't even press further when asking Gregory where he got the parts from. Because that's how a person would act when you bring them their friends' body parts after offering to murder them. And before you say, oh, he's not a person, he's just a robot. No, he's not. He very clearly has a very powerful AI that basically makes him a person. And I don't think it is programming to ignore murder attempts, so don't even try to make that excuse. Then, when Gregory goes to leave the Pizzaplex, they have a conversation about him leaving. They talk about how nothing will change and the disappearances will continue. Freddy says he can stay and continue investigating and he feels like there's more going on here than Vanny. If you choose to leave, Gregory goes to his box in an alleyway and is killed by Vanny. If you stay, Freddy gives Gregory a party pass that he just conveniently has on him. Thank you, Freddy. Very cool. That would have been helpful a few hours ago when I had to go on my first of many super long fetch quests where the game tells me to go somewhere and I don't know where to go, and then when I actually do find the place, I have to look in a very specific prize box with nothing special about it, and then... Okay, I'm getting off topic. Anyway, there's a hidden third option if you go the Chica's Beak Phaser Blast route, just called Vanny. The option literally just says, Vanny. If you choose that, you see a quick cutscene of Freddy being murdered by the staff bots, then you go to Vanny's room and get the staff bots to murder Vanny. Then you go to Freddy and he says this.
You are my superstar.
And then you leave. Wow, what a tearjerker. Freddy called us the thing he's been calling us all game right before he died, wow. Wait, no, that's stupid. First of all, Freddy should not immediately be friends with Gregory. He should help him try to get out. He should not immediately be like, great job, superstar, here's my phone number and social security number. That should be built up to. Freddy should start as someone trying to help a random lost kid to someone trying to help a friend. I don't buy that Freddy would immediately be best friends with some random kid. Yes, you could say it's in his programming to be friends with all the guests, but Gregory isn't all guest, is he?
Nobody's smart but me!
Anyway, apart from Freddy acting like a friend, the start of the gameplay should be basically the same, where he takes Gregory to the front of the building and then the things close. At some point later, when Gregory fails to go through the dock exit or the prize counter exit, Freddy should ask him why he's in the Pizzaplex in the first place. Gregory explains his backstory to us, and I think it should be something like this. Gregory explains that he had this friend who he would play with at the park every day. One day after they're going home with their parents, they say, oh yeah, tomorrow's my birthday, I'm going to Freddy Fazbear's Mega Pizzaplex. The day after the party, Gregory is waiting at the park for their friend, but they never show up. He waited every day for them, but they never showed up until he found a newspaper that said that they had gone missing in the Pizzaplex. He also saw all the other people that have gone missing, and he decided that he was going to go in and investigate. You could have Gregory imply he's homeless or something, or that he was in the Pizzaplex and he just started living there. And have the friend be named like Susie or Gabriel because the series has 5 names they just recycle over and over again. This is where Freddy starts warming up to Gregory and realizes he's more than just some lost kid. Freddy starts acting more like a friend and starts helping Gregory investigate the disappearances. This fixes the main problem of that scene when you get to the exit where they talk as if they've been discussing the disappearances this whole time, because Now they actually have. I don't even know why they said that. I guess someone forgot to reread the script after quite obviously cutting out the disappearances plotline. When you get to the part where you have to disassemble the animatronics, there should be a choice to try and help them and cure them of the glitch. If you choose to kill the animatronics, Freddy would grow less friendly, and if you save them, more friendly. As for the Monty and Chica gates, you should be able to just call them. If you kill them all, Freddy betrays you at the end and hands you over to Vanny. If you kill some, he doesn't let you stay, or Vanny. Whatever that means. Speaking of the Vanny ending, the Freddy death scene. I need to talk about the Freddy death scene.
Now let's talk about the
Freddy death scene.
Can we talk about the
Freddy death scene.
Please, Mac, I'm dying to talk about
Freddy death scene.
with you all day, okay?
It would be so much more impactful if Freddy didn't call Gregory Superstar throughout the entire game, but it was somehow set up as something he only calls, like, good friends or something. Maybe have Superstar be the most expensive package for the Pizzaplex, or have Superstar be like the name for the highest scoring players in Phaser Blast. There's cut dialogue from the game where that was actually the case, and that the Superstar score was actually the highest score you could get in Phaser Blast.
Great job. You qualified to enter the Superstar Club. Come in and take a souvenir Phaser Blast prize.
As for the secret Afton boss fight, instead of needing all the animatronic parts, if you choose to stay after curing all the animatronics, Freddy gives you a level 10 security badge. Yes, I'm keeping Freddy randomly finding an item. And he mentions that contractors went missing after investigating what the problem with Roxy's Raceway was. He says that, oh, there's a level 10 security door there, and maybe you can go down there and investigate yourself, because he thinks perhaps that there's something to do with the disappearances. The boss fight is the same and is more like classic FNaF. It's kind of like the Ennard boss fight in Sister Location. Also, I didn't touch on it earlier, but Afton appearing out of nowhere is stupid and should be fixed too, but that would require a whole separate video to fix. I'd have to rewrite the entire story of Security Breach to make it make sense, and maybe even a little bit of Help Wanted. And probably a little bit of FNaF 6, also Ultimate Custom Night might have to be changed a little, and Sister Location might as well change if we're changing FNaF 6. And, I mean, if we're changing Sister Location, change FNaF 4, and well, we can change FNaF 3 too, and FNaF 2, and FNaF 1. I'll just rewrite all the games. In conclusion, I think this semi-rewrite fixes the main problems that I have with the story, and others have with the story as well. It gets rid of all the weird inconsistencies and makes Gregory and Freddy more compelling characters. Overall, the story of this game was very disappointing, and I felt like plot developments drop out of the sky with no rhyme or reason. This version sets out the plot better. Let me know if you liked its rewrite in the comments, and if you did, like the video please, it helps a lot. So like, subscribe? Please? Anyway, I don't know how to end videos, so, bye?